Hey everyone, I'm Dhaval, co-founder at Airtribe and an engineer with a decade of experience. In this video, I'm going to explain how torrent works. You have probably heard about it and maybe even used it before Netflix, Hotstar and other OTT platforms became so popular. When we hear the word torrent, the first thing comes often to our mind is downloading pirated or illegal content. But torrenting is much more than that. It's a powerful technology used for many legitimate purposes. For example, did you know that Mistral.ai, a famous AI company, launched its LLM using BitTorrent? That's right. Even top companies use torrenting to share large files efficiently. So what exactly is a torrent? Let's start with the basics. Torrent is a way of sharing files online, but it is different from our regular upload downloads. Let's understand this with an analogy. Imagine you want to read a book. Normally you would buy it online, and after a while the book gets delivered to your place. That's like downloading a file from a central server. Now on the other side, instead of ordering the book, you post about the book you want to read in a WhatsApp group. Your friends realize that they have either the full book or some pages of that book. And you ask your friends to send a copy of some of those pages they have. And you ask different friends to send different pages. After repeating this process for some time, you will have a copy of the whole book page by page. Pretty cool, right? This is exactly how torrents work. Instead of downloading a file from one single place, you get pieces of it from multiple different sources. Think of it like a potluck dinner. Instead of one person cooking all the food, everyone brings a dish to share. And by the end of the night, you will have a table full of delicious food, each person contributing their small part. Similarly, torrents are a method of distributing files over the internet. They operate over the BitTorrent protocol to facilitate peer-to-peer or P2P file sharing. Once you understand how it works, you will see why it is so powerful and so controversial. Let's break down the key components of a BitTorrent protocol. First, we have torrent files. These are small files you download first. They don't contain the actual content you want, but they have information about the files you are trying to download, like the names and sizes. Next up, we have trackers. Think of trackers as the coordinator at a big concert. They don't play music, but they help manage the crowd and make sure everyone knows where to go. Trackers are servers that help manage and coordinate the download process. They tell your computer where to find other people who have the pieces of the file which you are trying to download. Then there are peers, seeders and leechers. A peer is anyone participating in the download process. Seeders are special peers who have the complete file and are sharing it with others. The more seeders there are, the faster everyone can download the file. Leechers are peers who are still downloading the file and don't have the whole thing yet. They are like the people at the potluck who are still filling the plate but also sharing what little they have with others. Finally, we have the swarm. The swarm is the whole network of people sharing a file. It includes all the peers, seeders and leechers working together. The more people in the swarm, the better, because it means faster and more reliable downloads. To use the BitTorrent protocol, you will need a torrent client like uTorrent, a software that manages your downloads. And here is how it works. You open a .torrent file or click on a magnet link in your torrent client. The client then connects to a tracker, which is a server that helps you find peers. The client starts downloading pieces of the file from those peers. As you get those pieces, your client also uploads them to others because it's a sharing community. At the end, the client will merge all the pieces and give you the complete file. And that's how BitTorrent works. Everyone contributes a piece until the whole picture is complete. Now that you know how BitTorrent works, let's address a common question. Is it legal to use BitTorrent? The answer is absolutely yes. Using BitTorrent is totally legal, but what people do with it can be illegal. BitTorrent itself is just a protocol, and it's okay to use for sharing legal content like Linux distributions or any academic data. But many people use BitTorrents for illegal activities, like downloading pirated movies, games, and whatnot. And this is hard to stop because BitTorrent distributes data across many users, making it challenging for authorities to track. By the way, if you're interested in this topic, and want to know more about what happened to the founders of the famous torrent website, check out the documentary The Pirate Bay Away from Keyboard. So next time you hear about torrents, remember there is a lot more to them than just illegal downloads. It's a fascinating technology with many legitimate use cases. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.